Hi, I'm Ben. I'm Dalton. I'm EJ.
All right, so right now we're going to talk about the winners of free agency so far, and the obvious choice right now is not the Bucks, but the San Antonio Spurs, who have already picked up LaMarcus Aldridge, and today they picked up David West for a bargain, $1.5 million a year, veterans minimum. So that is the steal of a lifetime. So now they're just looking like the most dangerous team in the West to me. There's Gordo, great kid. But now I think they have the most dangerous front court in the NBA with LaMarcus Aldridge and Tim Duncan, and not to mention the incredible backups they have in David West and Boris Diaw, who no team has a better back. Okay, that was really poorly said. Yeah, but their backups are incredible, and then they also have Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard, Danny Green, and then Manu coming off the bench. I think they're strong title contenders in the West. I think they're favorites.
I just want to talk about their losses. With great gains come great losses sometimes, and the Spurs did lose future Hall of Famers Thiago Splitter and Aaron Baines. Aaron Baines is a Matt Bonner who can't shoot threes and can't really score. Playing defense really. Besides that, he's really the whole package. But I think they can overcome these, and I think they've definitely made themselves a clear. I'm not going to put it in any order right now, but them and Golden State are the teams to beat right now, not just in the West, but in the NBA.
Not the Thunder.
The Thunder aren't very good, because Russ or KD will probably get hurt at some point, and Cameron Payne will really have to step up. We're not going to play the Thunder. But yeah, Spurs are in a pretty good spot.
Now, tell me about it.
Pretty good. I'm almost done.
You just finished it off right now.
Yeah.
Kind of like Manu's and Tim's career and Tony's career.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's almost done.
Wow. But they've got a little bit more left in them.
They've got a little bit more left, and they're just as good
Maybe
as
one
when
more
they were
lick.
up.
One more lick?
Is the last bite the most tasty?
Oh!
Put that diminishing
Yeah,
marginal
I was going to say
return.
diminishing marginal return. The first bite is.
But
but they're
it's
a
the
special
same
breed.
quality applesauce at the top as it is
That's
bottom.
true.
So
And
you never
hey,
know what they have.
They're a
left.
special breed down there in San Antonio. They've really got that longevity,
So let's just take a bite and see.
Let's see.
See if
bite?
they're gonna win the
Who
title.
will win the two?
How good was it?
Oh, it tastes like a Manu injury. And a Tim torn ACL, and the
No.
Thunder win the title. Whoa.
Okay. Okay, that's a corrupt applesauce if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
I'd say that, like in the previous years, their bench was kind of a problem. Like they didn't have that great of depth. But now they definitely do. They definitely fixed that. And when I was talking about Corey Joseph, if they get him re-signed, they have depth, front court, back court. So yeah, they definitely are one of the premier top teams in the league right now. So Mavs getting DeAndre Jordan and Wesley Matthews is a very big move for them because DeAndre Jordan, in my opinion, is one of the best centers that can make an impact without necessarily getting up shots. Plays great defense and he gets you rebounds. Probably the best rebounding center in the league. So I think that added physicality will help them against a Spurs front court that is now loaded. So I think, and also you look at the other Western teams like Dwight Howard and Houston, they can now handle that. So with him, Dirk, and now Matthews, who's a three-point shooting threat, and also with Chandler Parsons. I mean, now they just need a point guard, but I think that they just have the players. They don't need a superstar point guard. They just have a point guard who knows how to distribute it. So yeah, cool.
So to help fill the point guard void, the Mavericks did re-sign JJ Barea today to a nice cheap contract, and like you were saying, they're probably going to have a sign and trade to get Len. And both those guys are guys who very much team guys, which is all the Mavericks need. And in free agency, you're going to lose some guys, but it's all about who you get to replace them. And I think losing Monte Ellis, they got a guy in Wesley Matthews who maybe isn't as dynamic of a scorer, but still a really good shooter and a really good basketball player. And I think before he got hurt, the Trailblazers had like one of the top 2 teams in the West, in my opinion, before he got hurt. So we'll see. I think the Mavs, they're not exactly on the Spurs and Warriors level, but they're right there knocking on the doorstep.
So now we're going to talk about the losers in free agency, aka the Knicks and Lakers, and we're going to talk about the change in free agency in the past few years. So now, changes in free agency, like now players aren't necessarily looking, because teams are offering about the same amounts. They're looking at rosters instead of big cities like New York, or big franchises like New York and LA, and instead of actually going for those cities, they're actually going like small marketplaces and stuff, like the up and coming Bucks, the young rosters, not veteran loaded, and like a Greg Monroe signing with the Bucks instead of like a place like New York or the Lakers is huge. So let's segue to Ben.
Basketball is here, and it's here to stay. I think, like Gordo was hitting on, you have like Monroe got offered a max deal from both the Lakers and the Knicks. And the fact that he turned that down to come to Milwaukee shows that like history doesn't really matter to players anymore. Like storied franchises isn't a factor anymore. It's about winning. And Monroe said before he signed that he wanted to go to the team that was the most playoff ready and the team that he thought where he was the only real missing piece. So I think you see that in a lot of players right now. It's not like David West especially. Like team players looking at the roster before the money right now, which is causing it, I think, changing the game in the way it should be changed, which the Spurs helped do, making it more of a team game. Can't just rely on one guy. So I like the way free agency is changing, especially for a team like the Bucks. We'll see how things change when the salary cap rises.
It's also a reflection on the poor just management and ownership of the big franchises, because they're talking about how Marcus Aldridge kind of got turned off by Lakers, because like it's not that the Lakers necessarily lost free agency, it's just that the big rumors that came from, like, at one point they were saying Cousins and Aldridge were both going to sign there, like they were preaching more of like his merchandising and like being in LA and like things like that, and players, they don't look at that anymore. So the owners like really need to pitch to the players like, we're trying to build like a team, we're not trying to build you as a player. So I think it's just like the ownership just has to like realize that, you know, your name brand isn't going to win you championships, your players are. LSU basketball this year: Benjamin Simmons, Antonio Blankeny, Rand Sampson, and new transfer coming in, Craig Victor. All top talents. Watch out for LSU basketball this year. We're coming.
Let's talk OKC free agency. You know, we didn't have anything, but of course we signed Kyle Sigler, 5 years, $25 million, and he sucks. He averaged 3.7 points in his freaking 26 games he played, and of course they're signing him for $25 million, leaving us.
All right, guys, so far on Past the Ketchup, all we've really talked about is basketball, but I just want to let you guys know we have a bunch of other sports coming up. I know I'm going to be personally talking about a lot of soccer. We've got some baseball coming up, and maybe bowling with Gordo. Who knows? So it's going to be a fun one.
For my quick 15, I'm going to talk about golfer Danny Lee, who won his first tournament at the Greenbrier Classic this weekend. He won in a playoff, and he's a great guy, but to all you women out there, he wants a girlfriend more than anything. So be the right one. What's that one called?
Yeah, tell me.
We all are.
Love wins. Love wins.
Love wins.
Love
Love always wins. 5-2.